Welcome. In this session, we will be discussing sales cleans and maid services. Sales cleans and maid services are completed in post-sale. Pre-sale sales cleans involve cleaning refrigerators and toilets. These are cleaned because they are health hazards. Whenever you're on a pre-sale job and there's a dirty refrigerator or dirty toilet, be sure to bid them, as these are excellent opportunities to get those bids approved. Be sure to bring all of the cleaning supplies that you will need to the job, and always assume that you will need electric and water, so be sure to bring your generator and some buckets of water. Before you start the job, make sure that you have a plan. Here's what I think is the best plan. It's best to do one item at a time throughout the whole house, like clean all the vents at one time, clean all the fans at one time, mop all the floors at one time. Working one room at a time is not very efficient. Skipping from one item to another will most likely cause you to miss different things in different rooms. And the best plan is, when the job is finished, walk around the property one last time to make sure that you completed every item. When I complete a sales clean, I like to grab a broom and clean all the cobwebs and dust from the ceilings, walls, baseboards, air vents, and air returns first. I also have a pair of pliers and a hammer with me and remove all the nails and hangers and shelvings and hooks and hardware that I see as I'm going along, so that I can complete my walls, ceilings, baseboard cleaning all at one time. The next thing is I move to the fans, and make sure to wipe the fans with a wet rag, the housing, the fans, and the light fixture itself. The light fixtures require that the bulbs be wiped down and the top of the fixtures. Remove all dust and grime from these. Doors and jambs I wipe down with a wet rag, moving from one jamb to the next. Pay careful attention to get the top of the door jamb itself to remove all of that dust. The windows need to be cleaned. We're not talking about a big serious clean here, but make sure that they're streak free when you're done. Use the appropriate tools and equipment to complete this. Windowsills need to be wiped down and be free of all dust and debris. I like these pictures here because they show a nice shiny windowsill after it's wiped. Make sure your pictures are from the same angles. Cabinets, open every drawer, every door, make sure that they're all free of debris, and make sure they're all wiped down inside and outside the cabinets, and especially on top of the cabinets. You can see these completed pictures after you're done. I like to close the doors. I think closing the doors is a much better picture than having all the doors open after you're done, showing a nice neat kitchen ready to be sold. Countertops need to be wiped down. They need to be free of dust, grime, and dirt. Make sure that the sink is clean and the faucet's clean. Doesn't have to be sparkling, but there shouldn't be any real stains or anything on these sinks. When cleaning appliances, make sure that you have the proper cleaners. They must be cleaned inside and out. If you happen to have the electric on and there's a self-cleaning stove, turn this thing on first when you get there. It'll help you save some time. But make sure that we get good before and after pictures and during pictures of the cleaning. Remove all shelves and all trays from the refrigerator, all racks from the stove. Make sure that the microwave, if present, is cleaned as well. When cleaning bathrooms, wipe every surface. Make sure that the toilets are clean. You pour fresh water in the toilets. Good action shots will support the cleaning of these bathrooms. You can see here that the sink in the middle has a lot of rust, but if we document that that rust is there and bid for a new sink, then we won't be responsible for that sink. The garage is an area that most people miss. They don't think it's part of the house, but the garage is very important that it's all free of cobwebs, dust, and dirt. If the laundry room happens to be in that area, make sure it's cleaned as well. Attics and crawl spaces all need to be checked. If there's nothing there, make sure you photograph it to support that there is nothing there. If there is debris and items in the attic and crawl spaces, they must be removed. The laundry area and hot water tank are a very important area. Wipe down the interior and exterior of the washer and dryer. Make sure you clean the dust from behind these appliances. Clean the floor underneath. Cleaning the hot and cold water box is very important. For some reason, our clients are very picky about the top of the water heater and always check this on their QC process, so make sure that this is done as well. Light bulbs need to be replaced in any fixture that doesn't work, and the light bulbs have to be matching light bulbs, so be sure to check all of your fixtures and make sure that the light bulbs match throughout. Air fresheners need to be installed and dated. Make sure you check your work order for the proper air fresheners. Smoke detectors need to be installed. Make sure you know your local ordinances and rules for installing these. Good action shots and before and after will help support your work completed. Outlets and wires must be taken care of. All wires must be capped and all outlet covers must be on for the job to be considered complete. Cleaning the floors. All floors should be vacuumed. Carpet lines should be present. Any hard surfaces should be mopped. Action shots before and after will really help you support that you completed this work. You can see here that I got a picture pouring the cleaners into the mopping bucket. You can see the dirty water. I'm just trying to do everything I can to support the fact that we clean this property. Performing an initial cut. Good pictures before, during, and after, just like a regular cut. Make sure that you're edging on all RAO properties. Exterior items. It's the exterior of the house that provides the curb appeal to sell the house, and so our clients are very particular about this. Be sure to carefully check the lawn and all beds for any debris. Remove any decorative stones that are not part of the bed. Sweep the front entry and any porches, and broom all cobwebs and dirt from the entryway walls, doors, and soffits. Always bid for pressure washing the house and the driveway if it needs it. Bid for all trees, plants, and extra large shrubs that need to be trimmed. If there are city garbage cans or recycling containers at the property, bring them inside the garage and turn them upside down. This will discourage realtors and other contractors from throwing their garbage in them. Things to remember. Always call from site with questions. If cleaning an item will take longer than usual, please provide photos and written documentation in PreserveSoft to explain why. A bid must be submitted for these items or we will be required to complete the work at our own expense. This also applies to appliances. Please call from site on appliances to determine whether or not you can haul them away during the initial visit. Remember, your photos must be complete, clear, and thorough to prove and document to us and our client that all of the work has been completed. Action shots of all work is imperative, especially when you are bidding on items that you are calling uncleanable or that will take extra time to clean. If you are missing photos from our checklist, we will require you to return to the property to obtain the correct photos. Here's one last thing that's so important to remember. If you can run your fingers or fingernail over any of these items and get dust, grime, dirt, soap scum, or anything else, it's not clean yet. Maid services are the monthly, reoccurring services that happen after a property has been initially cleaned. Make sure that you take really good before pictures. These pictures here show really good pictures of the rooms. They're very clear and the lighting is good. We're showing different pictures of the appliances and the bathrooms. Cabinets are open. More bathroom pictures. Bathroom pictures, we've got some stickers showing that a winterization has occurred. I chose to leave all these pictures in of this contractor completing the work because he sent so many action shots. I just want to show how important it is to have all these action shots. More action shots. There's not a whole lot of work being completed with these action shots, but he's proving that he's doing the work. Mopping the floors, wiping the sinks, wiping the cabinet tops, cleaning inside the toilets, vacuuming the carpets. Vacuuming the carpets again, cleaning appliances, making sure the tops of the windows are clean. More appliance shots, vacuuming, mopping, more of the same. He's got his air fresheners. He's proving that winterizations have occurred on the toilet and the sink. And then his after shots. You can see the carpet has been vacuumed with the lines in the carpet. The floors look nice and glossy because they're still a little bit wet. All the rooms, all the cabinets. He's really proving that he did the work that he was required to do while he was there. So in summary, be thorough and check your work. Photos of action shots are very important and are required. Make sure to report any damages or bids while you're at the property. Thank you.